Hey guys, Wolf here. This is my review of Hollow Knight Silksong. This is actually the first Hollow Knight title I've ever played, and I've spent around 200 hours on it. Managed to hit a 100% completion. That means I collected all of the tools, the reversal abilities, silk hearts, silk spoons, health upgrades, and unlocked all of the endings. The only achievements I'm missing are the super hardcore ones, like completing the game on Steel Cell mode or doing the speed run in under 5 hours. The footage in this video will come from the Flea Festival and some clips from my stream I did a few weeks ago. It's mostly from Act 1, so there won't be any major spoilers. That said, this review might contain some minor spoilers related to abilities you get in Act 2 and a few bosses. Let's get into the review. This game is beautiful. Honestly, the more you play, the prettier it gets. Even in the starting areas, you can immediately tell that the amount of care that went into immersing you into each zone. The colors are vibrant and the environments feel alive, and the attention to detail is honestly insane. Performance wise, the game runs butter smooth. I didn't experience any lag. Movement is super responsive, which makes the platforming section fast and fun, and even kind of cinematic at times. Combat feels sublime. Over the past few days, I've seen what speedrunners can truly pull off, and it really shows how deep the movement and the mechanics go once you master them. The story, I'd say, is pretty solid. It does the job. There's a ton of hidden lore, the kind of stuff that only true lore nerds will dig out. Very much like Dark Souls, you often had to piece together information from tablets or bits of dialogue to understand what's going on. I've seen some people say that Silksong has no lore, and I would strongly disagree. Even though I'm not a Hollow Knight expert, I've watched a lot of lore video over the past year, and I know Team Cherry loves to keep things mysterious and open for interpretation. So, to those people, I'd suggest checking out some of the great YouTubers who specialize in Hollow Knight lore. There are tons of memorable characters like Shakura, Sherma, and My Boy Flick, and many more, and that's just in Act 1. If you enjoyed the storytelling style in the first game, you definitely like this one too. Silksong connects beautifully to the original game, I would say. There's a huge variety of bosses, some fast, some slow, and some, well, not as fun. But overall, they are memorable. Some of my personal favorites are Lee's, Coco Dancers, Widow, and the First Sinner. Each boss feels unique and really forces you to think about your approach. This is where the crest and the tools come into play. They can completely change your strategy depending on what you equip. I really like using the Reaper crest and the Wanderer's crest. And I've heard the good things about the Witch crest, and I've seen people destroy bosses in under a minute using the Architect crest. So I would say that all of them are viable. You've got plenty of room to experiment and create your own playstyle. As someone who explored every region and found every secret. You can tell that the map is quite huge. That's one of the reasons it took me nearly 200 hours to complete the game. The level design is honestly incredible. Everything connects pretty well, even the hidden paths. I try to find everything by myself before finally giving in using YouTube to locate some of the well hidden areas. You need to find memory locks and health upgrades and the other collectibles to boost your build. If you're completionist, trust me, at some point you have to ask the internet for help. Speaking of quests, or as they are called in the game, wishes, I highly recommend completing them all. They give you some useful resources, upgrades, and of course, those juicy beats, and you're going to need a lot of them. The quest system really reminded me of Tales of Iron, although I'd say Silksong are much harder. Let's now address the elephant in the room. Is Silksong hard? Yes. Is it too hard? Sometimes. But there's the thing. Every time I got stuck on the boss or platforming section, I found that a short break or watching a video for ideas helped me a lot. The game is indeed tough, but I don't think it's ever unfair. That said, there were moments of pure rage, missed jumps, bad heals, slipping off walls, dying right before the boss hits 0 HP. My fingers were sore, my patience was gone, and I generally thought I'd get a heart attack at some point. But if you stick with it, the gratification at the end, it's so worth it. I had times when I was stuck for hours and to come back the next day and win on the first try at something really fascinating. If disabled 33 soon to be 34-year-old man like me can beat this game, so can you. However, if you're looking for a chill and cozy experience, I don't think this is it. Silksong, in my opinion, is a hardcore game. I'd even say that it's comparable and much harder to the Bloody Whiskers difficulty from Tales of Iron. Let's talk about the music, guys. The music is incredible. Very few soundtracks fit the game so perfectly. Christopher Lacken obviously did himself. Every track feels tailored to the environment of the boss fight or the area, enhancing the atmosphere and emotion of every moment. Honestly, even if you don't buy the game, at least buy the soundtrack and support the composer. It's that good. Alright, let's talk about the few things that really tested my patience. First off, the Savage Beastfly. If you run into it early, the thing is brutal. It's tanky, it hits like a truck, and it can almost one-shot you before you even know what's happening. Honestly, I think it's one of the worst early game bosses to face unprepared. And then there is the final boss of Act 2. I won't spoil anything, but let's say it gate kept me for days. I'll get it down to a sliver of health and then I'll get killed. It's satisfying once you beat it, but the road there was quite painful. And don't even get me on the Flea Festival games, as cool as they are and cool as they look. They actually gave me a lot of trouble. So yeah, while Silksong is a masterpiece overall, there are moments that felt more frustrating and challenging. But maybe That's the part of its charm. It makes the victories feel that much sweeter. So, is Hollow Knight Silksong worth the money? Yes. In my opinion, it's one of the best deals there is in terms of quality and price for 2025. True work of art, and it deserves to be experienced, not just for the gameplay, but as an example of what happens when passionate creators are given the time to realize their vision. In my opinion, Silksong is a labor of love and it shows in every single detail. Alright, guys, thank you for watching my review of Hollow Knight Silksong. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be taking a short break from Silksong, but I still have one or two videos coming from my stream vote, so stay tuned. Let me know in the comments if you're planning to buy the game, or tell me who your favorite boss was or your most frustrating moment. That's it. I was Wolf, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye for now.